Well, hello there, motherfucker. So, I'm looking online, and over the weekend, it was announced that John Cena and Nikki Bella ended their 6-year relationship. So, here's the thing. I mean, these are types of stories we see even in Hollywood. So, Cena's now a part of Hollywood, not just the WWE. If anything, even more so Hollywood. That guy's gonna be a big star. He might be the next Rock. Who knows? I think he probably will. So, I'm happy for Cena. The guy definitely deserves it. He worked hard in WWE. Same thing like The Rock. Paid his dues, put his name out there. He was, he's very marketable. So, my opinions have changed about Cena over the years. I really have come to appreciate the guy and the work and all the time he's put into the company. I wasn't always happy with his character and stuff like that. He was a bit lame at times. Whatever the case may be, he's a talented guy that looks the part, and he's going to be a big success in Hollywood. You could say what you want about the guy's acting. You could say what you want about the quality of his movies, just like The Rock. I'm not always a fan of all his movies. But anyway, there's a lot of hate surrounding Cena. Of course, way more so than The Rock. So, the Rock is held in way higher regard amongst the smarks than, say, John Cena. So, it goes without saying. But so this breakup happened, and it's a big thing. It's like kind of like, all the Brangelina stories you've heard about. So, everyone hates John Cena, right? All the smarks hate him, Cena sucks and all that. So all these people now on Twitter, they're celebrating. They're actually happy that the man no longer has a fiance, that he's no longer planning a family with Nikki Bella, that he's no longer going to marry her, that he, that he doesn't have a girlfriend anymore. And they're happy about this. And they're happy about this because they don't like John Cena because, maybe he wouldn't put over certain wrestlers, or, Vince McMahon didn't want him to put over certain wrestlers, whatever the case may be. John Cena is playing a character on TV. His relationship with Nikki Bella is real. So just because you don't like him in wrestling, you want bad things to happen to him in real life. There's even people probably out there that if John Cena contracted some type of fatal illness, or, God forbid, if something terrible happened to him, whatever the case may be, there would be people having the same reaction. Happiness, joy, they'd be jovial over this shit. And I can't believe it. I mean, I honestly cannot believe that people would be happy that a man is broken up with his girlfriend. You don't know the man. You don't know anything about him. Obviously you don't. Other than what you've seen in fucking kayfabe storylines, scripted storylines in a fucking TV show. This is the same thing that if you wanted something bad to happen to, say, Jeffrey Dean Morgan in The Walking Dead, because he plays Negan, because he plays a bad guy who hurts a lot of people. And then, and then you turn around and you say in real life that, say he broke up with his wife, or something happened to one of his children. You're like, oh, well, good, because, I don't like his character on TV. People would look at you like you're a nut job. But because it's wrestling, for some reason, you have this group of smarks, this cult now that WWE caters to on their current television product. This is looked at as normalcy. Oh, well, John Cena, people don't like him. Fuck him. He's an asshole because his character on TV, he wouldn't put over the Nexus fucking 8 years ago. So, fuck that guy. I'm happy that, he's heartbroken and Nikki Bella's heartbroken and everything. The thing is, you don't know Nikki Bella. You don't like John Cena. And, the thing is, it's like, how could you be happy about this? And you just see, like, people dragging their name through the mud and everything. And the fact of the matter is this, it's like, it's all a bunch of nerds. It's all a bunch of dweebs. It's all a bunch of geekwads. It's all a bunch of no-lifers. That's all that this, you would never get the fame of John Cena. You'd never have the looks of John Cena. You'd never have the body of John Cena. And this is not meant to be a John Cena, dick-sucking video, as some people may call it. This is not about praising Cena. Oh, he's a great actor. He's a great wrestler. No, that's not what this is about at all. This is all about the fact that you people have something wrong with your fucking brains. You have something wrong in your mind. You have something wrong with the way you process information. Because, you see, it's not something to be happy about. You know, about somebody breaking up and you should be celebrating. Oh, good that it happened to Cena. Fuck that guy and his plastic girlfriend. Who the fuck cares if Nikki Bella's breasts are fake or not? Who the fuck cares if John Cena, meets your high standards for wrestling quality? Just because Dave Meltzer doesn't want to give him a fucking 5-star rating, or because he wants to, say that John Cena doesn't wrestle as well as Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn or Tanahashi. For fuck's sakes. He's not as good as Kenny Omega. Oh, God forbid he's not as good as fucking Kenny Omega. I mean, the thing is, you ask the average person on the street who Kenny Omega is, they wouldn't know who the fuck that is. They'd say, Kenny from South Park? Who the fuck you talking about? I know John Cena, though. This is what I'm saying. It's like, guys, it's like nobody knows who your New Japan wrestlers are. So, keep that shit to yourself. You're making a fool out of yourself. Nobody thinks you're cool walking around in your Bullet Club t-shirt. Oh, fuck John Cena, Nikki Bella. It's a good thing they broke up. Cena got what he deserved. No one likes you! This is what I'm saying. You all are a bunch of goofballs. You're all just a bunch of people that are completely undesirable by life. No one wants to talk to you, be friends with you. Nobody would want to date you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you look, John Cena, he's doing something with his life. He's productive. He's made himself into a celebrity. He's made himself into a big name. And you people got to understand that, this is, you guys are from two different walks of life. And the thing is, he's playing a character on TV. If he's acting in a movie, he's acting a part. If he's on a wrestling show, he's a wrestler, acting a part in a match that's scripted with predetermined winners. You see, because at SummerSlam, you guys want to complain about him, winning at SummerSlam fucking 8 years ago. Oh, he got DDT'd on the concrete. That should have been the end of the match right there. And you guys still say this to the day. What culture pushes it? You rally behind what culture? But I'm looking in the comments of what culture videos. I think that those guys have jumped the shark a long time ago, to use an old tired phrase. Because I even see a lot of people just saying fuck what culture and their opinions, because they've gone so far now of like knocking all the old shit that, they're making opinions like people are automatically going to agree with them, and people don't, because, they're like the voice of the smarks. I'd say the voice of the voiceless, to quote the old CM Punk t-shirt. But the thing is, it's like this is the vocal minority, or the majority, because this is the only people that are watching the show right now. These are the white culture smarks. They come up with a lot of things. They think they're all cool. Oh, we're indie fans and everything. We're sophisticated, right? That's the whole thing about the smarks and the New Japan fans and all the indie fans. Oh, I'm sophisticated. I'm so much more sophisticated than your average WWE fan. But I'm going to go buy WWE tickets and, go shit on the show, Raw after Mania. I'm so sophisticated. Yeah, you're a really sophisticated person. You're really changing life. You're really splitting atoms there, pal. I mean, enough is enough already with you people. You're not cool, okay? First of all, wrestling is not cool nowadays. It's very lame, and chances are, if you mention it in a public place, you're gonna get made fun of. I don't tell anybody that I watch the current product. I don't tell anybody that I review it here on YouTube, because the fact of the matter is, I would be embarrassed to do so, because it's not really a cool thing to watch. I mean, you know, you just take a look at the product. You look at Braun Strowman, you know, winning the tag titles with a 10-year-old boy. You know, am I going to admit to watching shit like that? Like a cool person? It's not like saying, oh, I'm watching Walking Dead and, you know, I could discuss it with my friends with all the twists and the turns and shit. You know, see, that's what people want to talk about because that's cool. That's what's hip. That's, you know, it's actually something fun to watch. It's not something lame and shitty. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying you're sitting there, you think you're all cool. You know, oh, I know more about wrestling than the wrestlers themselves. You know, you don't know anything about John Cena. You don't know anything about what the guy thinks. You may even have a lot in common with him, but you wouldn't even fucking know. The one thing that you don't have in common with him is that, you know, he's definitely cooler than you. He's definitely doing a lot more with his life than you are. You're sitting in the stands and you're making a bunch of annoying "this is awesome" chants, and you know he's there dating a hot girl. He's making millions of dollars in Hollywood and wrestling for WWE, and you're not really doing much of that. So I'm just saying, you know, in comparison, John Cena might not be the best wrestler in the world. He may not even be the best person. Who the fuck knows? He might be a shitty-ass person. I don't know. I wouldn't know. You wouldn't know either because you don't know him, okay? That's all I'm saying. It's just, you look like a really shitty person when you're celebrating somebody's breakup. It doesn't make you look very good. It's not one of your defining moments. But, you know, this type of shit in the YWC, it's encouraged. You know, this is what you see on all the sites. Let's all act like a bunch of douchebags. Everything we do and say is justified. You know, we're wrestling fans and we have privileges that nobody else says. We can act as disgusting and, you know, and as unruly as we want. You know, I don't understand why WWE doesn't just take a stand and start ejecting people out of the fucking arena when they act like a bunch of goofballs. Because you're just kind of re-solidifying the way how these people act. You're giving the okay, you're co-signing on that proverbial dotted line saying this type of behavior is acceptable. And, you know, this is the thing. You want to keep having this at your shows. You want to keep putting it over. Wow, what a fun crowd. It's all about having fun, Maggle. I mean, you know, you see the change in the attitude and everything. And, you know, it's like when WWE took away certain signs, okay, yeah, you could make the arguments for censorship and everything like that. And Brad, I thought you were against censorship and all that type of stuff. But, you know, guys, it's a wrestling product. It's fake. We're not talking about real, like, political censorship and stuff like that. We're not talking about that type of stuff. We're talking about a scripted fucking TV show. Anyway, guys, you know, that's all I have to say about it. It's like, guys, just fucking cool it already with the Cena and the Nikki Bella hate. You don't know them, and you look really stupid and low class when you say that type of shit. Anyway, guys, this has been your YWC champ, and I'm signing out.